That's the guy. Handsome guy. Hey! On the 7th of January, a couple of days ago, he was supposed to host a certain beautiful convention, and that's the convention here. Dr. Arikana Chihombori Kwao was here for the conference. And then was Professor P.L.O. Lumumba. Then we had Peter Obi. The only person whose face we did not see was Julius Malema. And we've not been told why he didn't come. He had paid for the Independence Square. And then, last minute, the government of Ghana, the office of the president, wrote cancelling the event on the same day, a couple of hours to the start of the event. Many fans were disappointed. And then they gathered around this table. And when they gathered, Cheddar, who was obviously very, very disappointed, decided to say that he would rather have more energy to do more after what he had seen. Of course, the cancellation of the event. Then he mentioned something. He said he is the savior of Ghana. That he's not coming to take value from anybody. He's rather coming to give value. Cheddar announced his presidential ambition. He wants to be president of Ghana. That's what he said. But who is Cheddar? Freedom Jacob Caesar. Some other people call him Cheddar. His other name is Nana Kwame Bediako. Another one says Nana Kwame Osei. There are many names to one face. No wonder he came up with a mask around his face. And that day he had masked himself. We've asked this question before. The radical Pan-Africanists that he invited to Ghana, were they aware that they were coming to support a political campaign? This woman here is married to a Ghanaian. She wants to build a Wakanda city right here in Ghana. Her name is Dr. Arikana Chihombori Kwao. Kwao, as in the Ghana, Kwao. Very pretty woman, powerful Pan-Africanist, very knowledgeable. This woman here has had a portion of controversies. Watch this. This woman here, in an interview, said that she didn't even know who Cheddar was at the time they were inviting her over to Ghana to talk. She didn't know that he was a billionaire, as she was told later when she arrived in Ghana. And she never knew she was coming to support a political ambition. P.L.O. Lumumba. This is P.L.O. Lumumba. Patrick Loch Otieni Lumumba. He also said he was not aware that he was coming for a political campaign. He didn't know that he was coming in to fuel somebody's presidential ambition. Peter Obi said the same thing. Julius Malema did not come at all. My brother, did Cheddar trick them into thinking that they were coming for a Pan-Africanist convention, but he had planned that day to unveil his face and show the whole Ghana that he's the presidential candidate of a party, political party called the New Force? Was it a trick? Did he lie to them? Or did he trick them into... We are just asking questions. And again, Cheddar, right after the botched convention, early morning the following day, in fact, from the night of the botched convention, his photos were all over the place as the presidential aspirant of the New Force. It means it was premeditated. And those guys were tricked into it. True? But Ghanaians have been talking. Come here! Nana Yabrifo is a journalist. She's outspoken. She has warned the Ghanaian youth. Watch this. Ghana Web. Nana Yabrifo warns youth about Cheddar's New Force. She said, be careful when people come to you and it looks like it's all gold around them. A lot of them are not correct. When you read the story, it doesn't finger Cheddar straight away that this guy is a fraudulent guy or that guy is a fraudulent guy. No, it's a general warning. Then loudmouthed Efia Schwarzenegger, my own very good friend, as captured by AmayalDebra.com. Not all that glitters is gold. Efia Schwarzenegger cautions Ghanaians against Freedom Jacob Caesar. And when you read this one, it's terrible. She says that Cheddar is a fraudster. And that he's as fraudulent as Namwan. And therefore people should be careful. And that he's been faking papers in order to be able to trick people and grab whatever he can grab. But what do you know about Cheddar? Now, when you read the story on Wikipedia, it's a funny, interesting story, which we all believed at the start. But as we dig into his life, we are seeing more. More excavations come with more. I do not want to put my personal feelings into this. But what it is that we have suffered enough in the hands of politicians. Therefore, we have to be careful about the latter-day saints. I was very disappointed when Cheddar said he's the savior of Ghana. That's arrogance. You are the savior of Ghana. Wow. Nkrumah never even said that. You are the savior. Who are you? Who are you? Somebody vanishes into thin air, went to Accra Academy, all of a sudden went to some school in England, came back and said he studied business, and boom, he says he has so much money and he's the savior. That is frightening, isn't it? That's frightening. Apart from saying he's a savior, he is running for a political office. I will be scared as a man. Who is this guy? Does he really have what he claims he has? What is the source of his so-called wealth? That's if he has it at all. Because we've seen people in Ghana who claimed they were rich, and I was close to a number of them. And it came out that it was only a shadow of the wealth. In a which way? Netizens are talking, Ghanaians are talking. We're going to keep our ears to the ground, and we will make sure that we sound the alarm where the alarm should be sounded.